Imagine waking up 1 year from today and realizing that nothing big changed your life. There was no lottery ticket, no miracle. Yet your body feels stronger, your bank account is healthier, your work matters, and your relationships are warmer. What happened? You made better choices, small ones, repeated ones, the kind that quietly stack up until they look like luck. This is the promise of Life is All About Choices. It is not a book about fate. It is a manual for steering. Your life is not only what happens to you. Your life is what you choose to do with what happens to you. That is a powerful shift. When you claim it, you stop waiting for permission and start designing outcomes. Let's build that design together. Why choices beat motivation. Motivation is a burst. Choices are a structure. Motivation shows up when things are easy. Choices create movement when things are not. The most successful people do not feel inspired every day. They build tiny, repeatable decisions that carry them when inspiration fades. Drink water before coffee. Put the phone in another room during deep work. Say no to the meeting that has no agenda. These are not dramatic. They are decisive. And they change everything. The 5-second reset. Here is the simplest tool in the book. Before any important decision, take a 5-second reset. Breathe. Ask 2 questions. What do I want most in the long run? What is the smallest next choice that serves that? 5 seconds separates reaction from intention. It turns, I felt like it into, I chose it. That is ownership. From autopilot to awareness. Most bad choices are not evil. They are automatic. We copy yesterday. We follow the crowd. We chase the short-term relief that creates long-term pain. To break that loop, install awareness cues. Put a sticky note on your screen that says, "Start with the important thing." Set your browser to open on your to-do list, not a news site. Keep a small decision journal and write 1 sentence after big decisions. What did I choose and why? Over time, patterns appear. You stop saying, "How did this happen?" and start saying, "I see exactly where it happened." The value filter. Good choices are not about being perfect. They are about being aligned. Define your top 3 values in 1 short sentence each. Health, family, craft, or honesty, freedom, service. When you face a choice, run it through the filter. Does this move me toward or away from my values? Alignment beats intensity. A small aligned step is more powerful than a big dramatic move that goes against your core. The 10-10-10 lens. A quick lens for consequences. How will this decision feel in 10 minutes? In 10 months? In 10 years? 10 minutes respects emotion. 10 months respects progress. 10 years respects identity. You do not need to be a fortune teller. You just need a rough sense of future you. The long view cools the heat of the moment. Make the good choice the easy choice. We overrate willpower and underrate environment. If you want better choices, design better defaults. Prep your breakfast at night. Put your running shoes next to the bed. Schedule your deep work in the morning before messages. Unfollow accounts that drag your energy down. The right environment is not a luxury. It is a decision aid. When the right choice is easy and the wrong choice is awkward, you win more often without trying harder. The priority matrix you will actually use. There is a famous matrix with 2 axes. Important and urgent. Use it in a simple way. Do the important and urgent first. Schedule the important and not urgent next. Delegate or put strict caps on the not important and urgent. Delete the not important and not urgent. People fail with priorities because they never time box the second category. Put a calendar block labeled important but not urgent. Protect it like a meeting with your future self. 4 domains where tiny choices pay off. Health. Go to bed at a consistent time, even on weekends. Hydrate before caffeine. Eat protein and fiber early. Move your body for 10 minutes after you wake up. These choices run your energy system. Energy is the currency behind every other decision. Focus and learning. Start your day with a golden block. 90 minutes of deep work with your phone in another room. Use one capture place for ideas, a single notebook or a single notes app. After every learning session, create one small output. A paragraph, a sketch, a slide. Creation locks in knowledge. Relationships. Practice reflective listening. Repeat back what you heard before you reply. Send one short appreciation message daily. Turn boundaries into sentences you can say kindly. I do not take calls after 8. I need 24 hours to think about this. People respect clarity, money and work. Pay yourself first. Automate a small amount the day you get paid. Build a daily shipping habit. Finish and send one small deliverable every day. A draft, a pitch, a fix. Momentum compounds. A quick mid-roll break for listeners. If this is already helping you think and act better, take 3 seconds to tap like and subscribe to Audiobook Lounge. That tells the platform to show you more long, practical guides like this, and it helps more people build a life by choice, not by chance. Reduce choice fatigue. Decision fatigue is real. You can't treat every decision like a Supreme Court case. Standardize the small stuff. Wear a simple work uniform. Keep a default lunch. Batch errands. Use one card for daily expenses. The goal is not to be boring. The goal is to protect your decision fuel for the things that matter. Powerful micro rules. Create if-then rules. If it is a workday morning, then I do my golden block before messages. If I scroll without purpose, then I put the phone down and walk for 2 minutes. If a meeting has no clear outcome, then I ask for an email instead. Micro rules turn values into actions without drama. The two-option trick. Too many options create anxiety and delay. When you are stuck, reduce to 2 good options. Pick between them by flipping an imaginary coin. Pay attention to your reaction. If you hope it lands on A, choose A. Your gut often knows when the field is narrowed. 3 fast stories. Alex was stuck in a cycle of late nights and low energy. He installed 2 choices, a lights-out time and a 10-minute walk at sunrise. The first week felt awkward. By week 3, he was finishing work early and had the energy to cook at home. No special program, just 2 choices repeated. Maya had a creative project gathering dust. She chose a daily 45-minute session before the world could reach her. She turned off Wi-Fi and put her phone in the closet. After 30 mornings, she had a draft and 2 collaborators. Choice beats waiting for the perfect mood. Jordan dreaded difficult talks at work. He used the 5-second reset and a simple script. Name the issue. Share the impact. Ask a question. Instead of months of resentment, he had 15-minute conversations that earned trust. Biases that bend your choices. Beware of sunk cost. Money or time spent is gone. Do not throw more after it just to feel consistent. Watch out for present bias. We overvalue now and undervalue later. Use the 10-10-10 lens to rebalance. Notice social proof. Popular is not equal to right for you. Choose based on values, not applause. How to handle regret without getting stuck. Regret is a teacher, not a prison. When a choice goes wrong, write 2 lines. What did I miss? What rule will prevent this next time? Then forgive yourself. The only unforgivable mistake is refusing to learn. The one-page decision system. Build a tiny decision system you can review weekly. Write your 3 values at the top. List your big rocks for the week. The 3 outcomes that matter most. Block your calendar for the golden block each weekday. Choose 2 micro rules you will practice this week. Set 1 relationship intention. Who needs a thank you or a check-in? Reserve 90 minutes on Friday to review. Celebrate wins. Adjust rules. Choose next week's rocks. This page is not a productivity shrine. It is a scoreboard for your choices. Choosing in uncertainty. You will never have perfect information. Make reversible decisions fast. Make irreversible decisions carefully. For big bets, do a pre-mortem. Imagine it failed. Write 5 reasons why. Address the top 2 before you proceed. That is practical courage. Say no like a pro. Every yes is a no to something else. Learn to say no with grace. Thank you for thinking of me. I am honored. This does not fit my focus this quarter. I hope it goes well. I am heads down on a deadline. I cannot give this what it deserves. No is not rejection. It is protection for your best work and your best relationships. Build identity with choices. Your identity is not a dream board. It is behavior repeated. Want to be a fit person. Choose to move daily. Want to be a kind person. Choose small kindnesses when you feel impatient. Want to be a leader. Choose to go first when things are unclear. Identity follows the evidence you leave. Morning, midday, evening. Use a 3-part daily rhythm. Morning, move your body. Drink water. Do your golden block. Decide the 3 most important tasks. Midday, protect your energy. Eat light. Take a short walk. Handle communication in a single window. Evening, close loops. Plan tomorrow on paper. Put your phone to sleep outside the bedroom. Read 10 pages of something that stretches you. This rhythm turns days into momentum instead of noise. The weekly reset. Pick a time each week to reset. Sunday afternoon works for many people. Look back. What choices helped? What choices hurt? Look ahead. Where are the traps? Pre-decide your responses. Most weeks do not require a brand new plan. They require 1 or 2 smart adjustments. Design your circle. Choices are contagious. Spend more time with people who choose growth, who keep their word, who speak well of others, who can apologize. You do not need perfect friends. You need honest ones. Your future self will thank you. The opportunity cost habit. Every choice costs a choice. When you say yes to scrolling for 30 minutes, you say no to learning a skill or calling your mom. When you say yes to a low-impact meeting, you say no to focused work. This is not guilt. It is clarity. Keep opportunity cost in sight and your standards rise. The power of small wins. Your brain loves completion. Use it. Start with a small win each morning. Make your bed. Send a thank you note. Ship a tiny deliverable. Small wins are not childish. They are primers. They tell your mind, I am a finisher. Then you finish more. The 3 questions for any hard decision. If you only remember 3 questions, make them these. Does this protect or expand my future options? What would I advise someone I love? What is the smallest next step I will take today? Ask, answer, act. A deeper look at 4 life arenas. Career and creativity. Treat your work like a craft. Choose to practice, not just perform. Keep a public portfolio of finished pieces. Learn in public. Share what you discover. Opportunities find people who ship and share. If your job is rigid, choose to expand your skills after hours. The market rewards visible momentum, health, and energy. Choose boring consistency over heroic spurts. Sleep is the first workout. Whole foods beat complicated diets. Walking beats doing nothing. Strength training twice a week is a gift to your future body. None of this requires perfect circumstances. It requires repetition. Love and friendship. Choose presence over performance. Put the phone away during meals. Ask better questions. What was your favorite part of the day? Where are you stuck? What would make next week easier? Listen with your face. People remember how you made them feel more than what you said. Money and freedom. Spend on what you love. Cut hard on what you do not. Automate savings. Pay off high-interest debt. Invest for the long term. Avoid flashy traps. Aim for a life where your time belongs to you. Money is a tool for better choices, not a scoreboard for ego. 2 longer case studies. Case 1. A mid-level manager named Erin felt invisible at work. She decided to stop waiting for interesting projects. Each week, she shipped one small improvement nobody asked for: a better onboarding checklist, a simple dashboard, a training loom for a recurring question. After 8 weeks, she had a public trail of value. When a cross-team initiative started, her name came up first. She did not network harder. She chose to be the person who creates. Case 2. A busy father named Luis wanted to get in shape but felt he had no time. He made one rule: movement before media, 10 minutes of bodyweight exercise before any screen in the morning. On weekends, he took his kids to the park and did pull-ups on the playground. No gym membership, no complex plan. 6 months later, he had more energy, less stress, and a habit his family saw as normal. Build your personal policy book. Write a short list of personal policies. Think of them as friendly laws you made yourself. I do not sleep with my phone in the room. I never schedule back-to-back meetings for more than 2 hours. I answer texts twice a day. I take a walk after lunch. I finish one thing before I start 3. Policies remove the drama of self-negotiation. You do not need to feel like it. You just follow your policy. When life hits hard, there will be days when the best choice is kindness to yourself. Rest is a choice. Asking for help is a choice. Shrinking your to-do list to one thing is a choice. On those days, define your minimums. Drink water. Move a little. Do one tiny task that keeps momentum alive. Survival mode still contains choices, and those choices protect your future comeback. The choice to serve. A powerful way to improve your decisions is to think beyond yourself. Who benefits from my best choices? Your partner, your kids, your team, your community. Service sharpens decision quality because it adds meaning. When your choices lift others, you find courage you did not know you had. A simple 24-hour experiment. Try this for the next day. Before bed, pick one health choice, one focus choice, and one relationship choice. Write them down. Put visual cues in your environment. In the morning, do your golden block. At lunch, take a short walk. In the evening, send one appreciation message. The day after, review how it felt. You will likely notice more control and less noise. That is the feeling of a life guided by choices. The real reason this works. The world rewards clarity and consistency. When your choices are clear and consistent, people trust you. Opportunities appear. Your confidence grows because it is based on evidence. You become the kind of person who can count on yourself. That is rare. That is valuable. Final build plan. Here is a quick build plan to keep. Choose the 5-second reset before key decisions. Protect one golden block every weekday. Use a 1-page weekly reset with values, rocks, and time blocks. Install 2 micro rules that remove friction. Practice one gratitude or appreciation action daily. Review each week and adjust one lever at a time. Do this for 8 weeks, not perfectly, consistently. Watch how your days line up with your values. Watch how people respond to your steadiness. Watch how luck seems to visit more often. It is not luck. It is the compound interest of smart, simple choices. Closing words. Your future is not waiting behind a single gigantic decision. Your future is walking toward you through hundreds of small choices you will make after this video ends. You can drift, or you can decide. You can let the day happen to you, or you can shape it on purpose. Choose to choose. Choose with awareness. Choose in favor of your values, your health, your craft, and your people. When you do, life still brings surprises. But you will meet them as a builder, not a passenger. That is freedom. That is peace. And that is how ordinary days turn into an extraordinary life, one choice at a time.